Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for May 13th, 2024. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, we've got these two fours looking in, and this four looks up, so we have a four placed here, hidden single in the box. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of nines looking in this box. Look at all these nines. That places it. Another hidden single, 9. Now these two nines look in, putting a 9 in one of these two cells. I use corner marks to denote that within the box, the 9 has been reduced to one of those two cells. I'm looking to see if there's anything else to do here before we move on. Like this 6 is almost interesting. Oh, the 6 is interesting because it puts a 6 in one of these two. That's going to point. It points into this box along with this 6. Putting a 6 somewhere in here. The 4, the 6, the 9. I'm looking to see if there's anything else of note here. I'm not... Ooh, the 2s. These 2s look in. So 2s in one of these two. Corner mark that at least. I think that might be it though. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next band here. So we do have two 7s looking in. 3 and 8, no. I'm looking, yes, okay, so this 3 looks in, this 3 looks in. This is what I call a crossing. Basically, if you pay attention to this 2 and 5, you'll see that there's a row they aren't in, right? Because they share a column. So there's one row they don't exist in. And that's this row. And you can see there's a 3 here that we still need in the box. And then we can look at these two columns here for a 3, and we see that there's one here. And those 3s are going to cross in front of the 2, 5 without touching it. And so that means 3 is in one of these two cells. And that's going to point up along with this 3. You always get a hidden single or pointing. It's very, very powerful. So these 3s point up. This 3 looks in. There's a 3 in one of these two. Some people get confused and think that I'm calling this the crossing. No, the crossing is these 3s crossing into the box. And they cross in front of two givens. And that gives you pointing or a hidden single. All right. So it's kind of like a technique for searching for pointing in the box. I am seeing this 8 looking in and this 8 looking in. They cross this 2, 4. It's not quite as powerful because the 2 and 4 don't share a column or a row, but we still get 8's corner marked. Okay, what else can we do here? So this is not a crossing. This 2 and this 2, because the 2 is in the same row as the 9, 7, it doesn't actually help, right? We need a 2 over here. Just thought I'd point that out. This 1 and 6, we want to keep an eye on that because 1 and 6 need to share these 3 cells. Once we fill one of these with non-1-6, we'll have a hidden 1-6 pair. But I don't really want to mark that. I don't like marking around corners like that, so we're not going to. It's just going to confuse me. But I think that's all we're getting out of that. So let's move on to the next band here. Nobody for the 1, 3, 5, 8. No. So no buddies. Any crossings? Actually, I want to look at this 3, 5, 8. Okay, so just 3 and 8. Doesn't seem to help. I was looking at how it affects this column, but it doesn't seem to help. Okay. This is suspicious that we have the 3, 8 and the 3, 8 here, but there's 3 places for 3, 8 in this row. So that's another thing to keep an eye on. I do see we do have these two 3s though, and this 3 looks in. So we can just place the 3 in the box. That's helpful. So these 3s look into here, putting a 3 in one of these two cells. Anything else to do down here? This does create an opportunity for crossings, but there's nothing here. Oh, we do have these two 7s now looking down, so there's the 7 here. This is filled up now, so let's look at that. This 4 looks down, this 4 looks in. So 4 is in one of these two. That points up with this 4 and this 4. Putting a 4 in one of these two. Let's see, the 7, the 3, the 8. So the 8 looks down along with this 8. So we corner marked the 4s and the 8s into the same two spots. That makes a hidden pair. So we can convert those to center marks. Because this is a 4, 8 pair. Because 4 and 8 need to go in these two cells. Well, two cells can only have 2 values, so they will be 4, 8. So what does that do? Nothing immediate that I can tell. But, yeah. Anything for the column, maybe? They can no longer be 2 or 6. 2, 5, 6 are the interesting digits. Almost. I'm looking at how this 5, 6 look in, and this can't be 5, 6. So 5 and 6 have to share these 3 cells. Again, something to keep an eye on. Okay. I do have this. Oh, I have a crossing here. This 9 looks in, this 9 looks down. I did check to see if the 6 does the same thing. It doesn't seem to. But it does mean 9's in one of these 2 cells. These look in here. This 9 looks in. It puts a 9 in one of these 2 cells. This 3, 7, 8, 9, they're all avoiding this cell. So this cell is not, it could be 1, but it's not 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 6. It's not 7, 8, or 9. So it's down to 1, 6 only. That's worth marking. I'm not sure there's anything else to find. Oh, wait, hold on. We have this 7 and this 7 looking in. That's huge. That places the 7 in the box along with this 3. These 2 7s now look up, and this 7 looks in. That places the 7 in this box. These 2 7s join forces to put a 7 in one of these 2 cells. Now notice this cell is also avoiding a ton of our quarter marks. So this can be a 1, but it can't be 2, 3, 4. It can't be 5, 6, 7. I think it can be 8, not 9. For a second I thought it might be a naked single 1, but it can also be 8. Okay. Back down to here. And let's think about what the 4 digits are. That's usually the quickest way at this point. We need 1, 2, 5, 8. So we're looking for any like 1, 2s, 5s, 8s looking in. We've got this 2, we've got this 8, we've got this 5. I guess I could mark those up. So this is 1, 5, 8. This is 1, 2, 5. This is 1, 2, 8. But I don't really see much point to those right now. Might come in handy later. This row's down to 4 as well. Let's think about it. We need 2, 5, 6, 9. This can't be 2 or 5, so this is down to 6, 9. Nice. Neither of these can be 5 in general. So that means in this row, the 5 is in one of these 2. That's going to claim the box. These can't be 5 because the 5's up here. So that means that in this box, the 5 is down here. Okay. I somehow missed that when I penciled it. We got it a different way. So this is down to 2, 6, 9, it looks like. It's not a 9, so it's only 2, 6. 9's way up here. So 2, 5, 6, 9. These can be any of those. In fact, the whole box is 2, 5, 6, 9. So these are 2, 6, 9. And this can't be 6 or 9. So this isn't 6, 9, and it's not 5. So this is a naked single 2. That means these are not 2. And that leaves 5, 6, 9 here. So 2 in this row can only go here. Replace that. This is not 2. So this corner mark tells us 2 is now only here. These 2's join forces to restrict 2 in this box to just this location. That's a hidden single 2. Now these join up along with this 2 to put a 2 in one of these 2. I feel like this 4-8 pair is going to come into its own. We have 4 left in this column. So we need a 1, 5, 6, 9. 1, 5, 6, 9. This one's not 6. This is 1, 5, 9. This one's not 9, so this is 1, 5, 6, and this is not 5, so this is 1, 6, 9. Okay, not as nice as I hoped. Still marked it up, though. This column is down to 4. We need a 1, 5, 6, 9. It's the same. This one's not 6, or 9, so this is 1, 5 only. This one's not 9, 1, 5, 6. Okay. So 9 ends up down here. So this column needs a 9, this is not 9, and this is not 9. So 9 is one of these 2, and that claims the box, telling us this is not a 9. Okay. What else can we do here? Is this still 1, 2, 5, 8? Yeah. All right. The rest of this row, we need 1, 4, 7, 8. None of these are 8, so these are 1, 4, 7, and this one's not a 4. So what's this cell? It seems restricted enough, because it's not the 4 and it's not the 7. In general, 7's in one of these 2. We should mark that. So what can this be? It can be a 1. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 6. It's not 7, 8, or 9. So it's down to 1, 6. Okay. This is 1, 4, 6, 9. Is any of those? All right, I think I'm gonna start looking at stacks here. I feel like I followed up all right as I placed stuff. So yeah, let's look at this stack here. The 9 or the 7. We have all the 9s. The 7s we have. 3, 4, 6. No. Okay. This box is down to 4 digits, though. We need a 1, 3. I'm noticing the 3's in one of these two. I'll mark that. 1, 3, 5, 6. These aren't 6. So these are 1, 3, 5. And these aren't 3, so these are 1, 5, 6. Really not super exciting. This is 1, 5, 6, 8. This isn't 1 or 6. So this is down to 5, 8 only. This row is down to 1, 3, 5, 7. So this is 1, 3, 7, and this is 1, 3, 7 also. Neither of these are 5. So yeah, these 5s look up, placing the 5 in this box here. So these aren't 5. The 3 and the 6 still have 2 places each. So what's this do? Not much. Maybe this column? This column's down to 1, 6, 7, 9. This can't be 7, it's 1, 6, 9. Not great. Doing a lot of marking on this one. Probably too much. Okay, let's double check that I didn't miss anything here. How about the 2? No. Okay, this stack, I feel like we found everything we needed, but let's look. 1, 2, 3, 7. So we got the 3s. The 7s are done. This one looking up does put 1 in one of these two. How about 8? No. Well, actually, yeah, we have the 4, 8 pair looking up. We have this 8 looking up. So the 8's in one of these two cells. Okay. Let's look at this stack real quick. I feel like we kind of took care of it. We've got a bunch of 2 5s already. These 2 4s do look down, though. Okay, so I didn't notice these 4s earlier. Is that it? I think that's it. So, I feel like continuing what I was doing is kind of the way to go at this point. There were some things I wanted to keep an eye on, and I don't remember what they were, so maybe that means I didn't follow up on it. So let's take a look again. 3 and 8. Yes, 3 and 8 in this row. Look at that. First thing I looked at. So this row still needs 3 and 8. That's the most important thing. They're not repeated in this box. We already have a 3, 8 in the box. Also, these aren't 3, 8, right? We also see that this 3, 8, or you can see from our center marks, this isn't 3 or 8. So we have a hidden pair in the row. These 2 cells can only be 3, 8, because if they were anything else, we wouldn't be able to fit both 3 and 8 in the row. So we need these to be 3, 8. Two digits are restricted to the same 2 cells. And that means that 4 in this row actually now can only be here. Look at that. None of these can be 4. So the 4 goes there. What does that 4 do for us? It looks into this. Oh yeah, these 2 boxes. We already have the 4 here. Okay. So maybe not that exciting there. Does 3 8s do anything else? Nothing that I can tell. All right, well, we'll keep looking for more then. So how about this column has been reduced to 4 digits? Let's think about it. We need 2, 5, 8, 9. So this can't be 5 or 8. So this is down to 2, 9 only. This can't be 8, so it's 2, 5, 9. This can't be 5, so it's 2, 8. Oh, it can't be 2 either, so it's down to 8, 9. So many markings and not really much to do with them, huh? This is down to 1, 6, 7, 9. I think it's any of them. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to follow up on this 4 because that felt important, but I'm not seeing what to do with it at the moment. We do have these 2 4s looking in, though. And this 4 looks in. Now this can't be 4. So the 4 is placed here. So I missed that corner mark at some point. Let's see. What does that help with? Now that that's 4. This one needs a 3, but that's, I mean, the 3 is helping this cell, but nothing else really. The 9 or the 7? No. Okay, I don't think this cell is restricted. Let's look at 4s in general. So fours are the only fours remaining are here. Okay. So what else can we find? 7 or 3. 3 in this box is one of these two cells. This is still 1, 2, 5, 8. Yeah. Okay, what else did I want to keep an eye on? This 3, 8. We placed the 3. The 8 ends up over here, so that doesn't help. Not the 9. How about 8 in this column? Yeah, it's up here. Okay. I'm focusing on the digits in boxes, and I'm trying to find restrictions based on them. That's often a good way to go. How about this 3, 8 here? Not really. Okay, here's something. In this row, I didn't notice that 5 got restricted to these two, so that does claim the box, meaning this can't be a 5. If that's not a 5, we get a 2, 9 pair here, which removes 2 and 9 from the rest of the column, so that's not 9, which makes it an 8, and now that's a 5. That gives us the 1 and the 9. That means this is not 9. In fact, it couldn't have been because of the 2, 9 pair. 1, 5, 6. Okay, so over here, these aren't 5s. The 5 ends up here, the 3 ends up there. That places the 3 here. That does not place the 5. Okay, we're left with a 1, 6 pair here. That means this is the 8. This is not a 3. That places the 3 and the 7. That places the 7 and the 9. This can't be 3, so that's the 3. That's only 8 now. We get the 2 and the 9 here. This is 1 or 6. It looks like it's any of those. Wow, okay, yeah, that was a lot. We're still going, though. This 7 looks down, so that's 1, making that 7. Making that 6, making that 9, and that 4. Okay. We get the 9, 8, and 4. This is a 5, 6 pairs. All right, this 1, 8 pair is resolved. We're left with 2, 5 down here. This 1 resolves the 6 and 1 up here. This is just a single digit for the column. It's a 1, that's a 6. We get the 6 and 1 here. We get the 5, 1, and 6 here. That's 6 and 5. Okay, this column needs an 8, so that's an 8. All right, what does this box need? 1, 2, 5, 6. So the 1 goes here. The 6 ends up somewhere. 6 ends up here. This is 5. Oh, whoops. No, 2 and 5. So this is the 2. This is the 5. This is 2 and 5, and we're done. All right, a little bit sticky at the end there. We this row was really important. Finding the hidden 3, 8 pair, which gave us the 4. And then also, I didn't notice it till later, but I wish I had noticed it right away. It also made claiming 5s here, which then gave us this 2, 9 pair. That was huge. That just collapsed the whole puzzle. So yeah, there were some interesting spots in this puzzle. I quite liked it. So yeah, let me know how you did. And if you liked this content, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.